So over the last 2 years, I have focused the majority of my channel on The Chosen. And as I've talked about in previous videos recently, I think God is changing the way in which our channel is being formed. I love The Chosen. I love talking about it, but I have a feeling that it's not going to fit very well on our channel anymore. It's something that I've focused on for so long, and now I feel like if we continue to do The Chosen like we've been doing it on our channel, it's going to hurt a lot of things. I still want to talk about The Chosen. I still want to break down the episodes. I still want to talk about the behind the scenes. I still want to continue to talk about these characters or actor changes or what's going on with this show, because I think it's the most important piece of Christian media that we've gotten in a very long time. However, I also think that it's going to hurt our channel if we continue to do things like that and mix it with the things that I'm really passionate, like Israel, or like Foundations, our Foundations series, all about the beginning of Christianity, how to see these little places that we may have gaps in our Christianity. And I think these things are just so important to me that I want to keep them in that vein, and I want to continue to teach on this channel. I want to continue to do what God has asked us to do. And so I'm trying to figure out how I reconcile that. YouTube is not very easy to navigate. You've probably heard the word algorithm, or the meta of YouTube, how everything kind of works. There's a certain lane in which YouTube wants you to stay, and if I don't abide by some of those rules, then I won't have a job here anymore. This is one of the reasons why we rely so heavily on Patreon, so thank you so much to our patrons. It allows us to experiment and try new things. Just like this stream is titled, I have an announcement to make, because I'm trying to reconcile how I do The Chosen stuff and how I do what I feel like God is calling us to do on this channel. And with that, I want to announce a brand new channel. This is going to be our new channel that we're going to be starting, and it's going to be all about The Chosen. So while on this channel, The Snipe Life, I may not be able to talk about all the things that I really want to when it comes to The Chosen, such as like actor changes or behind the scenes stuff, or character development within the show itself, non-biblical things that don't tie back to scripture directly. On this channel, I'm going to focus heavily on those things. So when I see certain character development moments that I really want to talk about, I don't necessarily have to bring in a scriptural moment to talk about it, because I'm going to focus directly on the show itself. Now, obviously, I care very much about the scriptural aspects of things, and those things are going to kind of mix between the two channels. However, when it comes to The Chosen itself, breaking down episodes and talking directly about the show, I'm going to focus all of my energy into this channel doing that. And it's called The Chosen Sleuth. Let me grab this link real fast, and I'll put it in the chat so you guys can see it. And if you're watching this later, I'll put it in the description down below and the linked comment. And so this is what we're planning on doing. This is my goal, is to basically focus all the energy of The Chosen fandom into this channel here. You guys know, I've over the last 2 years, I've focused a lot of my energy into being a Chosen sleuth. And so I think this is the perfect solution for us to kind of separate these things on YouTube, make sure that they're both able to exist, but maybe in different places. And so I'm hoping that you guys will like this as well. I'm hoping that this will be something that you can cling on to. And one of the very first things that we're going to, we got confirmation on this about a week and a half ago, is ChosenCon. So ChosenCon, we're going to be doing a bunch of videos about that, stuff that we would never be able to put on the Snipe Life. We're going to put it on this channel right here so that we can talk about all the behind the scenes of ChosenCon, if we run into any of the actors or actresses, if we want to talk to a bunch of you at ChosenCon, if we want to just show what's going on there, this is the channel where it's primarily going to happen. Of course, we'll share stuff on Patreon as well, because there are inside family who get basically everything that we share. But if you're looking for Chosen specific content, you want to dive deep into these episodes, then this is the place. So what does that mean for the Snipe Life? Should you unsubscribe? Well, hopefully not. We have a lot of really cool things to share here as well, and that includes The Chosen. But Brandon, didn't you just say you're not going to do The Chosen on this channel? Well, sort of. We're not going to do episode reviews. We're not going to talk about the story of The Chosen. We're not going to talk about the behind the scenes of The Chosen on this channel. We're going to talk specifically about biblical moments from The Chosen and dive into the scripture that they come from. So that's going to allow us to have these teaching moments that are based on The Chosen, and this second channel can ping pong back and forth. So we can point to our second channel, The Chosen Sleuth, when we have specific story moments that we want to reference, and then The Chosen Sleuth can ping back to the Snipe Life, and it can share the deeper biblical moments, if that makes sense. So hopefully we'll get this all figured out, and you guys will love this channel. If you can spread the word far and wide, maybe share it on some of the Chosen fan pages, things like that, that would really, really help us out and get people on board so that we can start this channel off running. We're going to need watch time. We're going to need subscribers. We need to make this efficient and something that can run on its own. It's going to be awesome. And it's going to give me the freedom to not have to worry about the YouTube algorithm like I was previously. The Snipe Life is always going to be my main focus, but now I'll be able to dive into the Chosen things that I've never been able to before because I was worried about how I wanted the Snipe Life to be. I wanted the Snipe Life to be a teaching platform, to be a place where we can dive into scripture. We never wanted it to be a Chosen only channel. Wow, that's what it became a lot of the times. But now we have a Chosen channel, so that we can focus on The Chosen for as long as it runs for, and then we can jump into other Christian media projects once that's done. So that's the plan. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below about what you think about this. Is this a good idea? Is this a bad idea? Are you on board? Are you ready to subscribe? It would really help us out if we got your feedback and understanding exactly what you're looking for when it comes to a Chosen specific channel. If I have my say in it, this channel is going to be the #1 spot for Chosen fans to come because they're going to have all the information they could possibly need, from behind the scenes to episode breakdowns to news, upcoming stuff that's going to be happening with The Chosen itself. We're going to try to cover all of that stuff as much as we can and as much of it as there is coming out in the next few years. So anyway, it might take a little bit of time for us to fully move over and to make sure that we're getting all of that content over there, but we're here for the ride. So this is what we've decided, and I hope you guys are on board. Let me know your thoughts. Will all the other things you've done be on it? So here's my plan. My plan for this channel is to go through all of the episodes of The Chosen again, with a new insight, with a new look at it. We're going to break down all the best scenes, all the best moments, and really talk about the storylines, talk about the cinematography, talk about the character development that comes along with all the stuff in the first 3 seasons. And then we'll really hit the ground running hard in season 4 when that comes out at the beginning of next year. And so that will be a really big thing, but we'll also do behind the scenes stuff. If I find anything behind the scenes, we'll do trailer reactions. We'll do a bunch of stuff for sure.